Hi, I'm James. I'm doing a quick review today of the Studio Proper magnetic bike mount, which goes with the magnetic mountable case. I haven't really reviewed anything before, but when I was buying this, I had to sort of buy it on blind faith because I couldn't really find a review for it. So I thought it'd be worthwhile to do, especially as it's annoyed me a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how it works, its design, or how it fits to the bike. I'm more going to focus on its performance during a couple of road tests that I did. If you do want to find out more about it or have a quick look yourself, the link's in the description to the website. Alternatively, if you found this video, you may well have already had a look. So it's from America, but they do free worldwide shipping. So that's fine. It arrived quite quickly, I think within a week, which is also really good. It's quite expensive. There's a lot of bike mount phone cases combinations out there. Some of them are cheap, some of them are a bit more premium. I think this is one of the more premium ones. It's about £53 or $80. But it looks quality. It's quite well presented, and the website certainly makes it out to be a brilliant product. Their website seems to be the only resource of any information on their products, which is a little bit strange, but also a bit annoying if you're trying to find out more before you purchase it. But nevertheless, it basically works by clipping in to the stem of the handlebars with this little cross on the back, which then magnetizes to the attachment you put on the stem. And the website makes it look really good. It makes it look quite secure and well tested. There's videos and things like that. So I've got the light case. There's two versions, the light and the strong. The strong, I believe, is more sturdy. This one's more of sort of rubbery, thinner one. I like sort of very slimline cases. I'm using the Apple brand leather one, so I wanted something as close as possible to that, so I don't have to keep switching back and forth. It's got a little sort of cross on the back. This cross then fits into the bike mount, which then fits into the stem on your bike. So it's quite a sort of streamlined design. It's neat and tidy. There's a very strong magnet in one of the parts, probably this one. Just clips onto that, and it seems pretty secure. So basically, I'm using a road bike. And I'm on sort of very smooth, pretty new roads in a small town. I'm only cycling sort of 2 miles a day to work, so not a huge amount. Going relatively fast, but like I said, smooth roads with just sort of standard bumps. The reason in particular I've decided to review this is because I am quite annoyed. It's just it doesn't really work, to be honest. The first time I rode the bike, it was fine. It was quite a long cycle and it was absolutely fine. The second time, I was parked up outside a shop and I rode off the curb, which was only about an inch high, and the case just sort of jolted off swung by my headphones, and luckily it didn't hit the ground. So I just thought, probably mounted it on the bike wrong. I'll give it another go. And then a few days later, I was cycling with it on, music in, just sort of as you would. Going down a hill, and I hit just a small sort of bump. I don't know whether it was a drain or a bump in the road, and the phone just went flying. And by the time I sort of stopped, I was about 30 meters down the road. Looked back, the phone was right in the middle of the road, and I was not impressed. So I went back up, and as soon as I got there, picked up my phone and shattered in the corner. So they're essentially selling a product that's quite expensive and looks quite impressive, but actually faulty. I mean, its one job is to lock your phone to the bike to give it cycling functionality, and it doesn't do that one thing. So, I was livid. I wrote an email to them, and they said, you can return it if you like. But the thing is, the product's from America, and to get a refund, you have to pay return postage. I don't know how much that's going to be, but I'd imagine it's probably going to take 20 to 30% of my entire refund, which is just a pain. And also, who wants to have to go to the post office to return something it's just a bit of a long process. So essentially, don't buy this product. Highly recommend not buying it. It just doesn't work, and unless you're cycling around a super flat car park or something, it's going to fall off at some point. I've seen a few other products out there which I was tempted with at the time. The Rockform, that looks pretty good. The case looks a little bulky, which is the only downside, but the locking mechanism looks absolutely fantastic. It's an incredibly simple, similar design to this, where it just goes into the stem of the handlebars, but it locks on, and yeah, that looks like a very secure product. They've got sort of videos on the website of them going sort of mountain biking and some really extreme stuff, and it's staying on there. So that looks like a good product. I think the one I'm going to go for next is a little bit cheaper and a little bit less bulky. It's called the Quad Lock, and I think you put it on the handlebars, on the stem, just sort of locks on with cable ties, but it looks secure. It locks on similar to the Rockform with a little twist, and I think that's what I'm going to go for next time. Case is quite slim on that one as well. So that's it really. But yeah, summarised, don't get a Studio Popular magnetically mountable case. All right, cheers for watching.